Don't blink. Welcome to another intro. Shitty intro. Don't blink. It's your blink. Welcome to another show. Guys, you're doing well on this 5th September 2024, which is the first training. As promised, we're gonna have a pre-workout, which is Rich Piana. We're doing day one. Super excited to react to this. It's gonna be a long react. We have 32 minutes. Disclaimer: I know a lot of people don't like Rich Piana. I fucking like him, right? He's a rest in peace, Rich. He was a good dude to me. There's a lot of things that I respect about him. He was a role model at a point of life, and I still really care about that person, even if they're not with us anymore. Now, the disclaimer: those videos are lasting a long time. They're not that long, right? A lot of them are not that long. However, I do wanna what should we call it? I do want to react to at least one a day. So we're gonna be moving them to 1.25. So this right, little nose picking. We have this. We're gonna be doing. I'm always gonna do this on live. With two times the speed. That's not good enough. There's 117, which is basically 4 months if you don't stop. And it's just the fact that I talk a lot, as you can see right away. So I do want to be able to put, it's more so that I want to put so I've been doing 4 days of no fapping and 4 days of diet, which clearly affects here. I'm not like that usually, I swear. I want to put them on TikTok and on YouTube, and I have to respect that 1 hour. I talk a lot, I'm afraid of that. We're gonna do it, it's gonna be reading 3 comments. There's possibly gonna be 2 parts to this video, I don't know. Who's watching in 2024? Let's get bigger. R.I.P. Rich, which is phenomenal because again he was really loved. Rich Piana was possibly one of the first, if not the first, bodybuilder YouTuber. I know Ziz was close second. I think Ziz was possibly first. Ziz, recipe Ziz. A lot of people are dead, bro. Who's watching in 2024? Okay, Big Rich. Who's watching in 2020? Shit. Fucking eggs white, fucking oatmeal, let's fucking do this shit. Fuck yeah. Okay, so another. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of swearings. You should check out why I love Rich Piana. I'm gonna do a little recap here. Rich Piana, this series was about 8 years ago. Okay, I was just out of a job. I was looking to lose weight, and I had a place next to my house that had Wi-Fi. Those are the vibes that I fucking love. Anywho, enough fucking talking. Let's go. The fuck, it's a bit too fast. 25, okay. Weird.
Rise and shine, 6 a.m.
It's good to see Rich back. I haven't listened to his video. So again, I do mention, you see how much I talk. You see Rich Piana, I only use his video when I need to lose weight. I really respect the guy. I really respect how he was talking. But his channel is more for losing weight. And I'm watching a lot of Sam Sulek, which is a lot like Rich Piana. So the two of them are super cool, and just seeing him right now, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time.
You know what time it is. Today is the motherfucking day. Right, China?
60-second in, the first swear. China is Pitbull. If you look at his back, he has China on his back.
China, right? Is today the day? China, is today the day? Yeah. Oh. You guys don't know I said
Fucking love that guy.
day off. Get those BCAs in my system.
We're gonna be talking about BCA. Listen, this playthrough is as a result of me wanting to lose weight. I don't know macros. I don't know what that is. I don't know BCAs. I don't know. I eat protein. I drink protein. That's about it. So, I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Right, China? Okay. Oh. So,
I can't stop smiling because I love that guy.
BCAs. Got my refrigerator over here. My refrigerator right next to the
Ben and Jerry, baby.
bed. Of course, it's on Sarah's side of the bed because, you know, she gotta have her. What do we got here? She gotta have her ice cream. You know what I mean? Middle of the night. And then I got.
Watching this, and again, I'm not here to hate on anybody, but watching this and hearing Sarah, which is I don't know, there's a lot of bad things being said about her. Hearing Sarah is a bit weird. But this to me, this is a marvelous series. One of my favorite series on YouTube.
Got my Serostem. It's Serostem time. Good morning. So I got my BCAs, my Serostem, heading off downstairs to get this fucking day started. Let's do this. All right.
It wasn't just about, the reason why I like this video so much wasn't just about a workout. Rich could have just did a workout, he would have possibly get the same amount of views. But Rich knew he was beloved. Rich had this charisma. And it's this whole time. And what I love about these videos is at first, like the first one is 32, then it goes back to 20, but at the very end they're 40, 50 minutes each.
So right now in the morning for cardio, just taking the liver and organ pills. I take 3 of these 3 times a day. This is not going to help you get fucking big, but it's definitely fucking awesome for your liver, man. If you do, even if you don't, but if you do anything that's damaging to your liver, this is the best product out there, I guarantee you. I specifically designed.
The good thing about this, the good thing with Rich Piana and why this series was so loved and beloved was because Rich was taking roids. He was taking some supplements that aren't completely natty. Some again roid Adderall, right? So he was taking those, but he was honest about it, and also he knew that he was gonna inspire a lot of kids or younger people. So what he did, which was I'm really thankful for, is like, you know what, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna be honest about it, but I'm also gonna teach you guys how to avoid having longer term problem. He died from a heart attack, but
for people that take steroids, because there's never been anything designed specifically for that, but it's great for the prostate, the liver, the kidneys, the heart, the skin. It's just a great product because there's nothing out there. There's a lot of people out there that do take steroids. So that's basically something.
And I think another part that's really important here is the people that are making steroids. Steroid was possibly originally made for animals, so we have the steroids, but we don't have a cure. And because it's a product that you take at your own risk, nobody's looking to get a cure. So having somebody with that knowledge, and it's still one of my issues with this playlist, with this series. It's 8 years old, so the product did change. Something that are working right now for the steroid, if there's different steroid outs, it wouldn't work. There's this new product, well, not new product, but this product that came out in the last 3 years, which is Trend. Rich Piana doesn't talk about Trend, so if you were to do Trend and look at this for answer.
I wondered why no one ever created a product, to help with the side effects. Anyway, so
what a big motherfucker.
It's time for cardio. So again, we're gonna start off with 15 minutes of cardio. Starting off everything super easy, and slowly up things as we go.
That's the plan for my weight loss too.
Now, today, the first training day is gonna be back and triceps. So I'm gonna be rolling down to Gold's Venice, hooking up with some other 5%ers and hitting some back and triceps. Right. First exercise.
Fucking love this series. I cannot stop smiling because you guys have to realize I haven't watched this and holy shit. I haven't watched this in possibly 3 years since I've been making content. And he died during that time.
It's going to be lat pull downs, supersetted with tricep push downs. So we're going to do 5 sets, pyramiding up in the weight. Start with 20 reps. We're going to pyramid up to 8 reps, 5 sets, and it's a superset. So lat pulls, boom, straight to push downs. Then you rest 2 minutes, hit it again. All right, exercise number 2 is going to be bent over rows, supersetted with close grip bench press. Now, whether you like the free weight bar or you like the Smith machine, that's going to be a preference. Now,
you're gonna see me not being super interested in the gym segment. I understand that is a workout series. This is more for people that are going to the gym. I have equipment at home, but my goal is also to be pushing some exercise that you don't need equipment at home because I want to make it accessible for everybody. Rich was like, okay, well, the people that are gonna be watching this are gonna be at the gym, but with this being older than pandemic. What if it was another pandemic? This playthrough, this playlist is completely useless, right? My ears are crazy today.
For me, I can get a better squeeze when I'm using the Smith machine on both exercises. But this is just a personal preference. If you prefer the free bar, then I would say stick to the free bar. A lot of people say the free bar is going to give you more mass, and that's the way I used to believe for many years. But
what I like the most about these is that he read the Arnold Schwarzenegger Bible for working out, and because he read the Bible, he knew Arnold was really good at that. So he's you read the Arnold, and then you said, okay, well, I'm going to implement it in my life. He implemented his life, and this is his version. It's heavily influenced by Arnold, which is again one of the most popular, if not the most popular, bodybuilder. Yeah.
When I use a Smith, I can squeeze, tense, and contract the muscle harder and get a better pump. So, as far as bodybuilding, and going for that incredible look, Smith, in my opinion, is better. As far as just pure mass, probably the free weight, 3-bar. So, again, it's your preference. Now,
He's talking about preference, but it's also what you want to look like. It's like, okay, well, he's talking about, I feel like this muscle is squeezing harder, I feel like it's working better, this muscle. But if you don't want to look as big as him, or he was always doing, so he did some feeder and vacuum. So the feeder is going to be making your shoulder bigger and your vacuum bigger. We're going to be doing the two of those. So if you don't want to have this almost pyramidal, or triangular shape, and do something different.
Exercise number 3 is going to be seated rows, supersetted with dips. Now, I'm going to be using the seated hammer row, and again, you could use the seated cable row. You don't have to use the exact same fucking machine. In fact, you might not have that machine at the gym. It's basically just doing a seated row, supersetted with dips. And I'm going to be using the dip machine. That's again my preference. If you prefer to do weighted dips with your body weight strapped, on your hip, that's fine. But for me, I can feel it in my chest and shoulders, and I don't really feel it in my tris. So the dip machine for me is far superior when I'm just trying to hit tris. But a lot of gyms, don't have dip machines. So if your gym doesn't have a dip machine, then guess what? You're doing it free weight.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Like, okay, well, I don't have the right equipment, or I don't have the right gym. Especially somebody like Rich Piana was always on the move. You have to find a equivalent. So a house workout is better, but there's limits to what you can do. I'm not gonna lie. You're not gonna be having the shape that he has without certain machines.
So that's basically the workout. 3 back exercises, 3 tricep exercises, and that's about it. It should take probably, I would say, about 45 minutes. And it's going to be an awesome workout. Tomorrow is going to be chest and biceps, exact opposite workout. And there's no...
I like the fact that he's doing triceps and back, because most of the exercise for pec, which is bench press, which is push-ups, you're going to be working your triceps also. That's why you can see that his arms are over, like, they're amazing. It's because he's working out a lot of his triceps. People believe that working to get bigger arms is always about working out your biceps. Your bicep only form half of your arm, right? So, or you have your bicep, you have your tricep. There's a part here you can do with hammer curls, but I don't remember how it's called. So you just have bigger arms. So I do like the fact that he does double tricep, because again, it's harder. The bicep in itself is not hard to train.
Behind this, basically what we're going to do is we're going to mix up the workouts, we're going to confuse the body, and we're going to keep the body guessing. We're not going to be on a set program. So, might be back in tris this week, and next week it might be back in rear delts, and then chest and front delts.
One of the first reasons why I got tattoos was because I love the way Rich looked.
It's going to mix that shit up, confuse the body, keep that body guessing. You can't do the same repetitive shit over and over. The body gets used to it, and it no longer works. You no longer get results. That's the most important fucking thing to remember, is you got to keep confusing the body. Different shit. Can't do the same shit.
Also, what he's not saying is he's been working out for so long that the body has a limit. You cannot continuously grow. It's not possible. Your body's going to have a plateau of muscle. The muscle won't grow past a certain point. And when you reach a limit like that, how do you keep working out? And for him, it's getting weight and everything. But at the end, you can see him having problem breathing. So the whole thing for Bigger by the Day was planning for Better by the Day, which is Bigger by the Day is a bulk. The Better by the Day is leaning. It's lean, or it's cutting. Sorry.
So anyway, let's get to that 15 minutes of cardio. I don't know if this will get me through the cardio. I think it will. So should make sure that shit works. I haven't used this in so long. I'm surprised it fucking works. All right, let's see. 15 minutes. It's gonna fly by. Level 6.
Look at this fucking guy, bro. When I was a kid, I was like this. This is the perfect body. See, I discovered Rich before I discovered Ziz. Ziz was more. It's funny. Ziz would have never went for that. He would have went for a more aesthetic look. Rich Piana is more a bodybuilder look. And if you look at Phil Heath, if you look at Jay Cutler, to me, Rich Piana was the embodiment. He was kind of like a bad guy. He had tattoos. I wanted his body. As simple as this. I was like, this is how I want to look. And back then I was like, what? I was 18. I didn't even get my first tattoo before 20.
That's what level I'm doing. And again, the time is gonna slowly go up and the level's gonna go up. So this shit's gonna get harder and harder. But it's gonna happen so slowly that I'm not even gonna fucking realize that shit. So, you know, level 6 is like nothing. Breakfast time. Egg whites and oatmeal, the breakfast
Already what we're seeing is there's a machine that you possibly won't have.
of champions. Fucking egg 24/7. These are definitely the best, cheapest egg whites out there.
Also, this series you're gonna see a lot of product placement. So Rich Piana Rich Piana was a bodybuilder that did a lot of money. He worked with a lot of Ford commercial, which was car commercial. He worked a lot with Mutant, which was a protein. He worked a lot, and then he said, okay, well, I want to make videos to promote my product, his own promotion, and that's why you see him swear so often. Because first of all, the apocalypse didn't happen. First of all, second of all, he was there to promote his product. Like you're gonna see the first one, 24/7. That's his product. So even though there's no monetization, even though the algorithm won't push that video, he doesn't care because he's already making a publicity, a free publicity. So at the end, it's very worthwhile.
So definitely, I turn this shit up, man. I don't got time to wait for this. All right, there we go.
I fucking love Rich.
Quicker banana nut with extra fucking protein. Now, really, guys,
This is an amazing segment. 8 years later, I still remember.
do you really think there's extra protein in here, or do you think they just fucking put that shit on there? Do you think they really add extra protein? Who knows? But you know what? I don't count that shit.
That's what I love about Rich Piana. He was a man of the people, right? He was a man of the people.
So I'm gonna do 3 packets of banana nut. Throw that shit in, what, 1 minute? And my egg whites are cooking. So I don't know if you guys, you know, I used to get the fucking egg whites from Costco, the Kirkland egg whites, but I'm telling you, man, they're cheap, but they fucking taste disgusting. I don't know.
So a little bit of a backstory with Rich. Rich mom, I don't know her name, but Rich mom was a bodybuilder. Rich followed her into being a bodybuilder also. So at 16, 18 years old, he was already working out, right? And already aiming to do Mr. Olympia, the Arnolds, right? So this diet of egg whites and freaking oatmeal has been something he's been having. Of course, egg white after a while, they won't taste like nothing. So when he said they taste like shit, it's also the fact that you have to consider him being a person that's gonna eat 4 to 5 eggs a day, every single day, for multiple years. But for the common mortal, Kirkland is good.
How, why, what? But they just don't taste right, especially when you drink them out of the container. Because sometimes I'm running late, you know, I'm busy, I don't have time to cook. So sometimes I just drink it out of the container, you know, make it quick. But man, those Kirkland ones are fucking nasty as fuck. And I'm telling you, this shit, man, these ones they're like.
It's so refreshing to be 8 years later and to hear somebody swear that much on YouTube. This is gonna be not with the. This is not gonna be with the reaction, but the craziest thing that could have happened today. I was watching content. I was uploading on TikTok and on YouTube. Please follow me there, on TikTok and YouTube if you can. And I was having a playlist or a mix of videos that YouTube thought I was gonna be liking, and I saw PewDiePie become like a father. He's a father now, and his kid is so sweet. Bjorn is so fucking sweet, and it's kind of cool to see PewDiePie becoming Pewdie Dad. But you saw the way he looked, the way he used to be, and swearing and swearing and swearing and swearing and swearing. He made a song called Bitch Lasagna, which was phenomenal. And then nowadays, who do you see that swears on YouTube? Not a lot of people. He did. Rich did. And it's interesting. It is so such a blessing that we have this. On TikTok, I could be swearing a lot because there's no way to make money except for gift in Canada. Yes, I could be swearing. I wouldn't get monetized. On YouTube, I have to be careful. But guess what? Fuck you.
Here, they taste better. You know, I know they're like double pasteurized. I know, you know, but all I know is that it's definite night and day difference between Those fucking egg whites. All right. That's fucking plate. Fucking oatmeal's done. I like it nice and runny so I can eat it quick. And again, I'm not this meal is not for my fucking enjoyment. This meal,
this is gonna be something that you're gonna hear him over and over and over and over again. And also, I didn't mention the product placement. You're gonna see him releasing different products, which is kind of cool because you saw Rich Piana. A little bit wind, right? I catch a can, didn't catch the water. Drop some energy drinks. It's okay, it's fine. It's kind of cool that we're seeing this because again, this is possibly a year or two before he dies. And that sucks because he died, but at least you got to see a documentation of his life a little bit, right?
it's for a purpose. And that fucking purpose is to put fucking muscle on. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
I'll never be at that point. This is for bodybuilder type shit.
So it's not about, there we go, egg whites.
I saw a video with Jay Cutler, another bodybuilder, and bruh is like, I don't know, I want to say he's maybe 50, and he never had KFC. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be good with eating whatever the fuck I want.
Fucking oatmeal, let's fucking do this shit. Oh, so hot.
I love this dude. Rich Piana was a huge part of my life. A huge part of my life. At 18 years old, I was all about working out. 20 years old, I was all about working out. And Rich was there both times.
See, I don't put nothing on my egg whites. Sometimes I might put some pepper, you know. I just have to eat this, you know, for a purpose. I don't got time to enjoy it. Woo! Should have let it cool. Oatmeal, you know, I prefer to drink it.
No, please. I love you, Rich, but no, please, bro. How much you guys want to bet? Let's do a bet right now. He prefers his oatmeal drinkable because it's easier to drink something you don't like than to eat something you don't like.
Another thing, right now we're eating 4 meals, but as we up those meals, you gotta get in the habit of eating fast. And the reason being is, when you get up to 10, 11, 12 meals a day, you know, you can't spend an hour eating a meal, because then next thing you know, an hour later it's time to eat again and you're so full. So the quicker you get it down, the quicker it's digested, assimilated.
I think the maximum you reached was 10 meals, but I'm not sure.
And you're ready for your next meal. And you know, again, the digestive enzymes that are in All Day You May helps tremendously to get more meals in. Now right now, it's not a big
All Day You May is one of his products.
deal, but I like to train myself, you know, get in that mode, so when I do get there, it's easy. So, get in the habit of eating fast.
That's also what I like about this series is you got a guy. The series that I'm gonna do, which is losing weight, it'll be the same because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But this is a guy who knows exactly what he's doing. He's put in life. This is possibly me in 10 years. Who knows? But I look at this as a blueprint that I could have followed. If I continued with what I was doing at 18, I would have followed. If I was continuing what I was doing at 23, I would have followed. But here I am at 31, ready to kill this shit.
Alright guys, it's vacuum time, so we're gonna do some vacuums. Now, for the people out there that don't know what vacuums are, I'll explain it. And vacuums is a way to get your waist smaller and tighter. And I'm telling you, there is nothing fucking better than vacuums. They're fucking amazing.
I never got to do them right. I never understood how you do this. 280 followers, holy shit. We're gonna do it like
Schwarzenegger wrote about him in his Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, which is the best book out there for anyone. If you haven't read that book fucking from A to Z tells you everything. And you know, he did them 3 times a day, and he did them for years. And you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, people like to fucking argue this fact, but they're wrong. He didn't have a genetically small gifted waist. He made his waist smaller, and he learned how to vacuum and make it appear smaller than it was.
If you listen after this, I think it was last year, but it might have been 2 years ago. There was a documentary released on Arnold, and he started so young. He started at 15 years old. Rich Piana also started very young. The difference is he had a vision. Rich Piana, and again, I'm not talking shit. Arnold, it's complicated. So in the documentary, right, Arnold was looking at people that had the perfect physique. He was looking at already bodybuilder. He spent his life in different places in different countries, learning about bodybuilding. He was very young when he started it, and he was very young when he started making money out of it. Rich was following his mom. Rich was following. You see, I feel like such a dick saying this. Arnold didn't have a family. Because he didn't have family, he was looking for one. And when you look for a family, you look for the best. Rich had a family, and he didn't need another one. So most of his habits that he took was from working out very young with his family. And the waist, the problem that he had with the waist, also Arnold, the miraculous thing that he did was when you take steroids like Rich did, it makes your whole body grow. So your intestine keep growing. That's why you see a lot of bodybuilder with a belly. They took too much steroids.
Which is incredible. You know, he was a genius. He didn't have a naturally small waist. So this is the best thing to get that waist tighter and smaller. And so what we're gonna do is basically, you're gonna stand in front of a mirror. You need to be in front of a mirror. And what you're gonna do is, you're gonna suck your stomach up under your rib cage. So here we go. Hold it for 15 seconds.
I never figured out how to do that shit. I tried it time and time again.
Whew, and rest. Oh, god damn. We're gonna do 2 more sets, 15 seconds. Here we go. Ready?
I remember watching this and hearing him. I remember listening to this and watching this at work. People said, this guy swears so much. And years later, I was told, you swear too much. It's the way people talk, is being authentic. Right? It's not being polite where you don't need to be. Being polite is super important. Being courteous is super important. But this is this channel. This is my channel, and this should be a reign where we do whatever the fuck we want to do, right?
Whew. Oh, doing right. This shit fucking burns like a motherfucker. Hurts, pain. Here we go. Whew. Oh my God. So again, I'm not over exaggerating. If you do these right, that shit will hurt. Your intercostals, your...
You see him right now, and he's already in almost a perfect shape. And you're wondering why he does this. And the reality is, even if it was only maintaining, it'd still be really cool. But the fact that he takes the time to show this and go on this journey, like, why did you go on this journey? You didn't need to. However, if you follow the mentality of I didn't need to, we wouldn't have this content. So, lucky us.
Weeks will burn like nothing you've ever felt. It's a different kind of feeling. It's not a pump. It's like a burning, aching sensation. And just after doing these for a couple of weeks, I swear to God, your waist is going to get tighter. So these are incredible. And you know, I had a small waist at one time. I did a shitload of growth as a youngster, trying to compete, trying to be a monster in bodybuilding, and my waist got thick as fuck.
Growth is growth hormone, which is roids.
And I brought it down by doing vacuums. It's not where I want it to be, believe me. I want to have a tiny, fucking little tiny waist, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. And all we can do, you can't be the best in the world, be the best that you can be. So get that waist as tiny as possible. Everything else is big as fuck, and that's the goal. First day off to the gym. Yeah. So,
fuck, this guy was big.
I got quite a dilemma. I have 6 fucking cars, and only one of them's fucking working.
Bro was rich as fuck.
So that's basically the real life of Rich Piana is fucking chaos. Flat motherfucking tires, fucking rims that are too big, doing stupid shit, driving stupid, being stupid, and I need to fucking grow up. But anyway, so I'd love to come out here and say, oh, I gotta decide which car I'm gonna take today. I have so many cars to choose from. But the truth of the matter is that all these motherfuckers Come here, check this shit out. Okay. We got the beautiful Maserati. Oh, look at this shit. Fucking flat motherfucking tire. And I got a flat tire on the freeway. And, you know, I'm not going to call a tow truck and wait for a tow truck. So I backed the fucker all the way back up the on-ramp on the freeway against traffic, scraped the rim against the curb, drove home on a flat tire. Fucking rim is completely bent as fuck. 6 Series BMW. Thing's been sitting. Looks like shit. You guys can see how fucking dirty it is. Oh, flat tire. So these tires are 25 series tires. So we're talking like a motherfucking rubber band. So the best advice I could give anyone is don't fucking change the rims on your car. It's fucking stupid. Just keep the stock.
And being honest about that, being honest about the fact that he didn't have to show this. He could have just rented the car, and that's why those vlogs are super cool, super important. A lot of people would not care about this. I don't care about cars. I care about him being honest, though.
Rims. Bentley. Oh, another flat tire. Oh. Anyway, so the CLS is actually, honestly, I just bought this shit because I needed a fucking car to drive. My other 2 cars are in the fucking shop. So, oh, let's look at the truck. So the CLS is stock as shit. It's gonna stay stock. And the truck.
I'm not good at those reactions. You see, we're already halfway there, and I still love the video, but those are long ass reactions.
And I can't even tell you what's wrong with the truck. All I know is the fucking wheel almost fell off. Driving down the fucking freeway almost killed us. So, yeah, it's a beautiful life. Where's Piana?
That fucking house, though.
So, it looks like I'm taking the badass fucking AMG CLS 500. Yeah, it's a 500. I feel like shit driving a 500. It should be a 65. But, you know what? Whatever. It was cheap. It's just an everyday car that I keep on the side that is dependable and is not going to get a flat tire because it has a stock fucking rims.
I have no clue what he's talking about. I don't know shit about cars. So this is confusing.
Now, I swear, I'm going to try my hardest to keep this fucking thing stock. Not do a fucking thing to it. I've never in my life been able to do that. The Maserati I kept stock, but I, wrapped it and did a bunch of stupid shit to that too. All right, so off to the gym.
We don't hear much about the Maserati. They're as good as Lamborghini, but you don't hear much about them. I don't wonder why.
All right, everyone. Gold's Venice, day 1. First fucking workout. Let's do this shit.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. It's not so much about the copyright. I don't care about the copyright. But if I get copyright strike and I get 3, my channel's gonna be gone. I've been working on the channel for 3 years. I'm gonna be skipping the workout. There's not a way to make it silent. There used to be a mute button on YouTube. I don't know what they did with it, but so we're basically wasting the best part, but still. Okay, so what I can do, it's a bit risky though. Okay, I have an ID, but it's a bit risky. Okay, it's a bit risky. Okay, meeting the homies. I don't know most of the details. I was gonna name them, but I don't know what they're called, so fuck it. That's a huge part of the reaction. Okay, let's go. Actually,
meal number 2.
Actually, because we skip this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna stop the reaction here. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna cook my own meal, and we'll be back. While it's cooking, I'll be back and do another 12 minutes, which is 8 minutes. Ciao.